We headed into a police department to see what they've got going on. They're playing games with some body cameras, not releasing things. You have a smiley face, thank you. I was going to see if I could find out why I wasn't provided body camera of Fager's interview on an IA.
Okay.
Just want to know.
All right, let me see what I can find.
I'll be here, thank you.
She said that our attorney said he's exempt from statute 119.
Okay. Who's she?
Sergeant Geiger.
And there's a really cool statute called 119071.
Okay.
Here, I'll write that down for you. You got to know the statutes when you deal with criminals, right?
Yeah.
That's it. That's what I want. I want to know why that it's exempt.
Okay.
You can't hide it why it's exempt.
Right.
So
okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's find out. I was given this statute to give you.
No, that's not 119071 says. 119071.
This is 3.
No, what I'm saying.
Okay.
When you there's two parts to the statute. This is why I say you got to know the law when you're dealing with criminals. The one is that you're required to disclose what the exempted information was, and then 119071 sub F or paragraph F is in writing with specificity. That's not specificity.
Okay. Well, I can have her get back with you on why.
In writing.
Yeah.
With specificity.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That would be
I
great.
will let her
So
know.
you want me to take that? Is that
You
something I can?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
Now let's go back here to the clerk and find out what she says about this. I am even not happier.
Oh no.
Do you know what that exemption is for? 119073F.
I can look it up real fast. Easy.
Because that's what they just gave me there for citing that it's exempt.
I can look.
If you put do Control F and then do
Yes, sir. Yeah,
parentheses 3,
that's a good idea.
that'll get you to that paragraph and then just drop down to F.
119.071F is the reason why.
Yeah, with
That one's
specificity.
easy.
And there's nothing on the Florida statutes about that right there.
About this number?
No, I don't see one. I believe 3F on the other one is for fire safety.
Which it might be.
That can't
Yeah,
be.
fire safety.
Is
Some
that-
manuals for security or fire safety personnel.
Yeah, but they gave me everybody else's interview and they didn't give me his.
Was he a fire?
No, that doesn't deal with personnel. That deals with
Oh,
that
duh.
security camera.
No, you're right. That's
Yeah.
my bad. Sorry. My
That's all right.
brain gets...
Let me go see if I can talk to them again. Sorry, I'm back. This statute doesn't go anywhere. There's no statute for that.
Okay.
There's not
Okay.
one statute.
Well, I know she said she's going to get back with you on why.
yeah, I'm here,
with the
but
just
can we
FOIA.
confirm that so that I can start my research?
Confirm this statute?
Yeah, that's not an existing statute.
Okay.
It doesn't exist.
They said they would contact you through the Just FOIA.
Who's they? Sarah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So was that an intentional misleading of the statute then?
No,
Can
I
see
don't.
that again? Let me
I
see
don't
which one it
believe
is.
so.
It's 11907. I can't reach it. Thank you. 11907-3F. Yeah. Is she here to talk to?
Let me see. I know she's on a conference call in a meeting, and I didn't want to interrupt.
Now, how do I file a complaint against that Sarah Geiger?
I can get a form for you.
It's actually a public records violation. I don't really want to fill one out. Do I have to
Oh,
fill
okay.
those out?
No, I can call another office. Okay.
Yeah, that would be good. Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate it. I paid for redactions.
Mm-hmm.
You've charged me for them.
Yes, sir.
And here we are. I got a video that's not even given to me. I said Fager's interview. So what if you guys charge me all this money for stuff and here I am paying for it, making me drive down here, toying with me?
It's not me. I didn't do anything, so
Well, this lady Bonnie back here, she's the ultimate one in charge of records, and she designates as someone that she
Yeah,
trusts.
no, absolutely, and I'm going to let her know, and I'm sure she'll address it.
Yeah, but we've
Absolutely,
been
because
doing
that's
this-
not okay. No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm not I'm not the enemy. I'm not trying to make it any difficult for you.
No,
I get it. I don't understand it either, and I would like to know why as well, because that doesn't
It doesn't jive. You're hiding
No,
records.
absolutely. No, I agree.
I agree. You got two children officers that are fighting amongst each other here.
Mm-hmm.
Other officers are tired of it. They want to come and do their job.
Yeah.
So who has the authority to go over there and say, hey, he's looking for a statute,
I'll
he's
walk
here.
over there. I mean, since Bonnie's not here, I can walk over there and see.
They said their attorney, if they have something from their attorney, just say, hey, forward that me real quick so we can clarify this, because the magic word that I'm using is unlawfully withholding records and unlawful delay.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is.
No, I hear you. I will walk over and see what's going on.
Hey, how are we doing today, Mark?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Awesome.
I was asked to...
Yeah, she's
check
coming
you.
over to get some stuff here. It's either going to be a written report or a complaint. I don't know which one you want to do it. But
I was called to take a complaint from you.
Yeah, I think it might be better with a state statute documentation report.
Okay. Do you want to fill out a statement?
Yeah, I can do a verbal one. You guys do verbal on body
Yeah,
camera?
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
absolutely. So I don't want to have her stand in the rain. She has long hair. It's going to get,
It does get frizzy.
it's going to look like your beard afterwards. So if we can go over, it would be good if we go over there and not out in the rain.
Yeah, wherever you want to go, man.
Okay. Did
I wanna go-
go as well?
I mean, you're the ultimate records holders over here. You got to figure this out. You want to tell him really quick. This is what was provided to me for an exemption for a state statute, right?
Okay.
For body cameras. And matter of fact, you did the interview, I believe, with Fager in the office.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? The IA for Fager.
I did have an IA, yes, sir.
Yep. And you did an interview with him, and next to him is sitting as the PBA rep,
Okay.
right? You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So this is what they exempt for. This statute doesn't exist over here. I have an unlawful delay, and I have an unlawful withholding of records.
Okay.
With that sitting there at your desk with every other one of those provided, I think it's your desk, whoever it is, there is a chair in front of you. There's stuff on the wall. There's stuff over here. They're excluding this record 100% and not giving it to me. Gave me a statute that led me down the wrong path. This doesn't exist,
Okay.
right? We can.
I couldn't find it
You
unless
can't
she
find
wrote it down wrong, but he couldn't get confirmation that it was written down wrong or anything
Yeah,
either.
they're saying, "Oh, we'll get back to you later." I'm down here. There's an unlawful delay. You did the interview. You talked about it. We talked about all the stuff. It's in there. There's a 4-character redaction. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. The redactions on the form are 1, 2, 3, 4 characters. You know the little black dots? I line them up.
Talking about for exemptions?
Yes.
I'm not an expert on exemptions, and I don't look at the exemption.
I don't know what
exemption
anybody
laws.
here is an expert on. You're an expert on hiding. That's all it is. But on there's a 4-character name. The guy's name is Josh. You put it in ChatGPT, extrapolates who it is. We know who it is in here. You're hiding the body camera, and she's here to try and figure out why. I know Bonnie was like, they can't be doing this. With specificity, I asked her for 119.01 subsection 1, subparagraph F. If
I don't deal with public records.
it's
so that's
state
why I
law.
don't-
This is state law.
What I'm saying is I don't deal with the public records.
Law enforcement officer, state law.
I get what
Law
you're
enforcement officer, state law. 39, the 10s, the 12s, the 112s that protect all you guys. I have to have what this is in writing with specificity. I need to have the correct statute before I leave here, and I need to file a police report for the unlawful withholding of the records.
Okay,
Like
so
I
you
said-
either want clarification on the statute or a report. That's
I
what
want
you're
a
asking for
report.
today.
No, I want a report.
you
I know,
want a
definitely
report.
a complaint, a report, and the clarification on the statute. You cannot withhold them for any reason that's there. Like I said, at the top, you know what the top of the body camera show? Top right?
Yeah.
What does it show?
Shows like date, time. all that
Date, time.
stuff.
Is that exemptable under the law? No, it's not. That was refused to give to me. It was exempted. It was hidden. It wasn't provided. Is the little speaker that's on your desk, is that exemptable? No, it's not.
I'm not
It's
sure what speaker it is.
oh, it's a black rectangular object on the desk.
Oh, probably near my computer or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I've got a
would-
bunch of stuff on my desk. So I don't
Okay,
know.
so are those things redactable? No, they're not. They're not allowed.
Some of them might be.
No, I don't think so, because you provided them in the other videos. Otherwise, you would have redacted them there.
What I'm saying is, depending on what's on the video, if there's something that is protected under Florida state statute, it would be exempted, blurred out, things of that sort.
But all the stuff on your desk, I think she understands what I'm talking about. A pen and pencil.
Oh,
the little
that's not redactable.
Well, I didn't get the body camera. Why didn't you give me the body camera?
Okay, I don't fulfill
Unlawfully
public records
withheld.
requests, but I will.
I appreciate. I'll let you get back in. I'm going to go do this complaint or
Bonnie
whatever.
should be back in like the next 10-15 minutes or so if you want
Yeah.
to stop back in for anything.
Yeah, I'm going to be here until I get clarification. I can't leave here without specifically the statute. I don't need the specific, the specificity statute. but I need the one that you lied about here and said that this was it just to get me out of your office.
Okay, I didn't lie to you. I didn't give you anything.
Cops are legally allowed to lie. Lawler said right out here in front, yeah, we lie to people all the time. So I don't know if you're lying or not.
I deal with professional standards and I supervise the criminal investigations
There's nothing
division.
professional about this department. You lost your accreditation. This department is a hole just like Bunnell.
Okay.
I do want to file the complaint.
Okay.
So what do I need to do?
It's up to you.
I want to do a verbal one?
Verbal one?
Yeah.
Raise your right hand.
All right, here we go. I'll tell you what it is.
Swear everything's true and correct under the best of your knowledge under the pains and penalties of perjury.
Of course I
All right,
do.
so go ahead.
Yeah, so basically I did a public records request for an investigation between Officer Fager and Officer Checksfield, right? We got that investigation. We got almost all the body camera except for we didn't get one. What I was provided is right here, which is 119.07.3F that says that it's exempted under that. I then subsequently requested for specificity under 119.01 or 119.07.1 subparagraph F, which means you have to do it in writing. She didn't give it to me yet, which is fine. You have time to do that. But when I was misled down this right here with this statute, I went over to the clerk, which is Monique Tuplin.
Monique, too. I'm the assistant.
Assistant clerk.
Yeah.
She couldn't find the statute. They're raising their eyebrows of why you guys are doing this right here, violating state law and in excluding without any reasoning under the state law. You have to send, when you send out a letter or when you send out body cameras, you exempt something, you're required by law to put it in there why you exempted it.
Okay.
Then that 119.07.1F brings it up even more to where you have to tell me with specificity. And specificity, like how New Smyrna used it, I asked for body camera or asked for a photo. They redacted the home address of the chief. I said, why did you do that? 119.07.1. They said it is the home address of the chief and it was in his driveway. That's what 119.07.1 does, or what subsection F does for you.
Okay.
So they have failed to provide it. You're hiding these records for whatever reason. You didn't specify what it's there. It's now what is considered an unlawful delay. You provided everything else. You didn't provide these, and you're hiding it because of something in there. And like I said, in the footage or in the report, you see who it's about. You see what it's about. You could, if you feel like you need to redact his face and his audio about the specifics of whatever trip it is that he was on, DC trip, I think it says. If you need to redact those specifics of that trip, you redact those. You don't redact the PBA attorney that's sitting next to him. You don't redact all the shit that's on your chair, on your seat there, because those are what they call unlawful redactions. What if I wanted to look into you about the type of pen that you use because someone said that you complained, you threw a pen at them or something like that? I'm just using a hypothetical.
Yeah, I got you.
You can't hide that stuff. And they did, and I want a written report for documentation.
So you want a report, a complaint, and what else?
This is all of it. Yeah, this is the statement. Okay. This is the complaint.
That's what you don't want to write anything down.
I don't want you guys do body camera complaints all the time.
I'm specifically asking you don't want to write.
I do not.
This is perfectly good.
Yep.
You don't want to write it down.
I do not.
Don't want to provide any ID.
You know my ID. You're put on the bottom of it says personally known. I mean, you may not personally know me, but you'll know. Yeah, I personally know who this is.
Yeah, I don't know who. Never had really any major dealings.
Yeah, and if I have to, if I'm required by law to do these types of events where I have to give you my ID and sign a form,
required to.
Okay, then yeah, just let.
I'm specifically just asking you if you want to write it down.
Yeah,
verbal's good.
Verbal's good with me. I'm good with that. I just got to have before here. That would remedy some of this. Now, by asking for this is not part of the investigation. This is part of my constitutional rights under Florida's Constitution and, just how the state law works. I still need this. I don't care what it takes to get it. It wasn't provided at the time on the Just FOIA. I need to have why this was exempted.
I'll go try and see.
I have a copy of that. That's all I need. I came back over here to make it easier for you. It's just a case number or something like that.
All right. So what I was told is this is the statute that our city attorney gave us that it falls under for confidentiality because it might identify a victim.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
Okay.
So 794. That makes better sense. Thank you.
So I got clarification. I told him I went and looked. I was like, I don't even see 3F.
Yep.
So 119.0, I don't even know what that was supposed to be, but 794, I believe that's 024.
Yep. I'll take a look at it.
Provides the exemption.
I'll take a look at it. But they said it still does not give you the right to block out the evidence ID number, the date and time, when it was taken, all that. That's not going to identify him.
I went to get clarification. I was told that was the response provided to us by our city attorney.
Sure, I understand that. But however, city attorney's wrong. Just like in Bunnell, they were unlawfully holding records over there. We're doing a bar complaint over there. This does not satisfy my desire for a written report because, again, you cannot redact that little axon square, the stuff on your desk.
So I'm going to document it. I'm not going to do a report. There's a CAD
You're not going to do a report?
I'm going to document it in a CAD call.
I'm demanding a report be done. It is a state law violation.
Okay, I'm telling you that I'm going off what our attorney was told.
The attorney told you not to do a report?
No, the attorney told us to provide you with the statute.
No,
I guess correctly you were provided the statute. I'm going to document the incident with a CAD number.
Yeah,
Here's
yeah.
the event number.
I'm demanding a report be done because there's still a state law violation. Even though this is here, this is still a state law violation.
Okay, I will document it with a
In
CAD
a report.
call. If you want the
Does
P
your
number.
policy say that you have to do a report if a citizen demands a report for a state law violation?
We don't have to do a report.
You don't?
No.
Are you sure?
If there's an actual law being broken, I'm going off.
Yeah,
what
this
I'm
is an
telling you.
actual
I'm
law
telling
being
you that
broken.
I'm going to document it with a CAD call with notes.
Uh-huh.
If you want a copy of the P number, you can have it.
No,
If
no,
not,
I want to, as a citizen here, coming here, demanding these public records, it is a state law and a constitutional of Florida violation. I'm demanding a report be done. I don't care if it's 3 sentences long. See body camera. I want a case number pulled and I want an incident. And you're saying
it's going to be the exact same thing.
no,
gonna
it's
be the
not.
body-
I've done police work. You can't hit me, man.
What do you mean? It's a narrative in the CAD comments is no different than a narrative in the
Then
report.
just do the report and satisfy your citizen's request. I just need a case number.
Who's that?
I need a case number. That's all I need.
You get your P number?
No, I want a case number. I want a report done.
Okay. All right.
And I'll get a case number, right? Or are you just walking away with it? Am I getting a case number, you think? You got a radio. I don't think you did. I think you're again. That's what you're doing.
This one's a masterclass in government stonewalling and citizen persistence. The auditor shows up at the records department demanding to know why a specific police body cam video was withheld from a public records request. The department claimed it was exempt under Florida statute, a statute that doesn't even exist. When he calls them out, things get awkward fast. The clerk can't explain it, another staffer admits confusion, and the attorney who supposedly approved it is conveniently in a meeting. The auditor points out the obvious. They're using a fake statute to hide evidence. He cites the correct law, which requires agencies to provide exemptions in writing with specificity. Instead, they gave him a made-up citation to cover for what looks like an unlawful delay and concealment of public records. When he finally corners the officer involved, even he admits the body cam exists but can't explain why it was withheld. The department then scrambles, claiming a victim confidentiality statute, but that still doesn't justify blocking out timestamps, evidence numbers, or items on a desk. The auditor demands a formal police report for unlawful withholding of public records, but the officer refuses, saying they'll just note it in CAD. That's not compliance, that's cover-up. Let's keep going.
See that camera? Those are fake. What the hell is going on here? That's suspicious behavior. 1 camera, 2 cameras, 9, 10. I'm gonna need help after that. We'll gain the intel and pass it on. Handicap access, what the hell? We do have an open door, bed and breakfast, water fountain, desk, technology. All right, that's exactly what I like to see. Look, that one's all cockeyed. Recording device enabled. But I do need to investigate this vehicle.
Right.
If there's a camera on it, we gather the details and the evidence. Oh yeah. 1 white van. That's pretty good. You got windows, they have seats, rubber. Unit. Salsa. Harness. I see the mounting device. I don't like what I'm seeing here. It's just not making sense. Yeah, gathering all the security details right now, making sure this place is secured.
Do you know anything about these cameras, sir? Is there any dummy cameras out here?
Yeah, we're looking, we heard there's about 1/3 are dummy cameras.
I don't know.
That you
Really?
can speak of at least?
How could I? No, I don't know of any of it.
We don't know exactly what's going on.
FOIA this stuff, you don't know if it's a dummy camera, if it's a
Yeah, we
dummy-
believe you guys got 1/3 of these cameras are dummy cameras, so.
Oh my word.
Oh, gee whiz, where the heck did you come from?
They saw you on the camera.
Oh, bless you, bless you. Yeah,
We got word that there was, but we're actually looking for somebody.
yeah. If you know Lester.
Who are you looking for?
Lester.
Lester.
Last name Green, Green.
Growing up, Beetlejuice was simply known as Lester Green.
Lester Green?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm not familiar with the name, I guess.
Who is this man?
I'm Beetlejuice, baby.
What's the concern, whether they're dummy or real?
Right now it's a security check. So there's a gentleman, we can't go into too much detail, that sent us out here, and that's how we're getting paid today. So we just got to determine how many are dummies, which one are the dummy cameras.
Okay.
I mean, if you got the information, shoot, you know, I'll take it.
Okay. You guys have IDs on you by chance?
No, I don't.
Okay. No ideas at all. How'd you guys get over here?
Well, let's just say I am airborne qualified, sir.
Yeah? Drop from the sky?
Yeah.
You guys walk over here
He
then?
did.
Yeah.
He said a few times. We couldn't tell.
Okay. So,
And I'm just here waiting for the wife. She's been doing
Yeah, that's our boss.
He
huh?
gives up, pal.
you can record all you want. So, the question I have is, though, there's some other people that are concerned about as far as what people are doing, wandering around, because there could be a suspicious nature to it if someone's counting cameras. We don't know what
Oh, yeah.
or why they're doing it.
Yeah, no, I mean, we're just trying to figure out which one's the dummy cameras.
Reporting back to then, they're concerned about
Eric.
the cameras.
Eric, yeah.
Who's
Eric Lynch, he's the guy, pretty much the big dog in charge, even though, I mean, the dude's not even big.
What's he in charge of?
He's in charge of us.
Okay.
We're investigators. We do the.
Yeah, he kind of has a little team of investigators, so.
So, what are you guys investigating in particular?
The cameras right now.
Okay. Any particular reason why, or?
Well, I mean, we got to determine if it's dummies or not. Like, we get it.
Okay.
I mean, as soon as we figure out information, we get the money.
Pays you guys to figure out if the cameras are real or not?
Well, which ones are dummy cameras?
Okay. So you guys don't have any ideas at all, and you didn't drive here or anything?
Ringleader alert! Ringleader alert!
Ringleader alert.
Yeah.
Troublemaker?
Yeah, he is.
We rode with him.
Seems nice.
I was trying to get him to help. Unless if you guys want to help count these with us. There's 13 from the front to the rear.
So, just starting with you, so with a hat, what's your name?
Oh, I go by Billy.
Billy. Is that your birth name, your given name?
No, it's an undercover name.
Undercover name. What's your real name?
I can't say it.
Can't say your name?
No. Let's just say I might have some warranties on me, so I can't just say it.
Warranties or warrants?
Warranties.
Okay.
So I mean, I don't want to get in trouble, but at the same time, I got to do what needs to be done. Like I'll just be in and out.
Well, the concern we have though is we don't know who you guys are. So it's no offense. I'm not saying you guys are bad or anything like that, but you know how it is.
Mr. Lederman, on the other hand,
It is because
he's
involved
just
is
giggling
public
away.
property in the sense that it's public access to it and everything.
Oh yeah.
You would have to admit that it does kind of look suspicious if someone just showed up out of the blue and they're walking around, they're taking in, looks like they're counting or taking notes or whatever.
I didn't bring the notebook. I can't.
Right, but you know
I
what I'm
effed
saying.
up.
I'm
I should have took
speaking in
notes.
He can't count past 10 anyway, so he's
No.
pretty safe.
Well, I'm trying.
No, but I'm speaking in general though.
You're the guy in charge then, General.
I have no idea what those titles are. So.
Oh.
So you don't want to give me your name or anything like that?
I mean, I probably shouldn't. Like, I don't want to get in trouble.
Okay. So then I still don't know who you are. See,
They call me Billy.
Right,
Billy from the
I
block.
get that. I get that. But the thing is, I have no idea if you guys have ulterior motives.
Oh.
I'm talking about like in the sense that what happens if you're scoping out the property, you plan on putting pipe bombs everywhere.
Oh, what the hell?
I'm not saying you
What
are.
the earth?
I'm not saying
No. Him, on the other hand, that son of a gun. He should really. He was talking about a baggie of
But
meth.
that would be the nature of why we're here, is trying to figure out, is there any danger to the general public? Is there any danger to the employees inside? You know, is there anything nefarious going on?
Oh, hell no.
No.
Okay.
Not unless Lester gets sideways about something.
Well.
But
Mr. Lederman, hey, you can bail us out, brother.
Yeah, wife's in there. She can do that.
Told you. You got the loot. We're just looking at the vehicles too. You guys got the rubber tires on the van that's brand new, crisp.
I don't work for the sheriff's office.
Oh, you're the police.
The police, yep.
I thought you were the security company around here.
Absolutely not.
I just got pants on and shoes.
shit
And a
pants
shirt.
Beer, yeah.
And a Barry Douglas.
Snitch. Snitch.
Lederman, young man, you better not do it. You better not be snitching, young man, please. Please. Ah, son of a bitch. Gosh damn it, Lederman. We thought you were on our side, Lederman.
Peterman's like, yeah, I heard him count up to 6. And then they were arguing what comes next.
We'll still use your bail bonds, but don't be snitching.
Don't be doing it.
Please. Well, I got backup on the way. Somebody get a hold of Lester Green. Get him down here immediately.
Spell red.
What? L-S-T-E-R.
Look at that. They're splitting. They're taking.
You as well. Thanks, Lederman. You had our back, brother.
Major respect to the cameraman for making this audit feel like a form of performance art. Armed with sarcasm and an uncanny ability to stay cool under pressure, He transforms an everyday encounter into a blend of comedy and accountability. The audit kicks off with the cameraman humorously inspecting security cameras, attempting to identify which ones are operational and which are decoys. His playful commentary manages to highlight valid concerns about public surveillance while keeping the tone light and engaging. When approached by an officer, he delivers cheeky yet respectful responses that subtly expose the absurdity of the situation. This clever balance of levity and professionalism not only diffuses tension but also shines a spotlight on the unnecessary scrutiny often faced by those exercising their rights. Despite being questioned about his activities, the cameraman confidently navigates the interaction, demonstrating that public accountability is both lawful and necessary. His persistence serves as a reminder that lawful public activities should not be met with suspicion or interference. On a deeper level, the video critiques the overreach of surveillance culture and authority. By turning a simple act, filming in public, into a platform for discussion, the cameraman raises awareness about how easily individuals exercising basic freedoms can be scrutinized. And let's keep going.
Are you failing to comply with my lawful order?
Sir.
I'm asking you for your license and registration. That's the second time I've asked you for it.
Who are you? Who are you, sir?
I'm a police officer.
You're a police officer for who?
For Duke University Campus Police.
Okay.
So I work here, I'm the police officer for... And so am I. And you're illegally parked dangerously.
Sir.
You're illegally parked.
But I don't have anywhere else to park.
Let's park back there, I told you. But you refuse to do that.
Because I don't want to walk all the way over there.
Well, you can walk.
So to ask me, you want me to present what now?
License registration.
For what law did I break?
Because you're parked illegally and you're not refusing ID.
I'm not parked.
You're parked. You parked vehicle out, you're not moving, your door's open, you're not moving.
I'm not parked. I'm sitting in my vehicle. It's running.
What is the transmission in? Is it in P?
Yes, it's in P. But parking is me leaving my vehicle.
No, you parked the vehicle.
I'm idling my vehicle.
Okay, so then you're idling the engine.
Exactly, not parked. I'm idling.
You're parked.
So tell me what law have I broke?
You parked.
What law have I broke for you to leave my...
I told you, you're dangerously parked.
I'm not dangerously parked. I'm idling.
Yes.
I need to speak to your supervisor right now.
I am the supervisor here.
All right, where's your watch commander?
Over there, but
okay, I need to speak to the watch commander.
I'll get another officer. You're going to be arrested for trespass.
No, I'm not going to be arrested for trespass because you haven't trespassed me, sir. You must not know who I am. I'm Film 12 News, sir. Okay. I'm a First Amendment auditor. I know the law very well.
So where's private
property? But I have official business here.
But I'm telling you, move the vehicle, and I'm official telling you to move the vehicle. You're illegally parked. You're parked in a bad situation.
But it's not a bad situation when your guard is right here. Your guard's right here. She told me to just park it anywhere, as long as I'm not blocking traffic. But that's what she told me.
And I'm telling you where to park. You don't want to listen to me?
Sir, you are not about to treat me incorrectly. This Caucasian lady. Sir, a Caucasian lady was just sitting right here for however long.
I've been dealing with you because you're being erratic.
I'm not being erratic.
Yes,
I'm delivering food to a guard in there. Okay. She said park wherever you can, just don't block traffic. And he came and demanded my license and registration for no reason. And I'm a First Amendment auditor. I know all of my rights. And I guarantee you, if you try to violate my rights, I will sue you and your whole department.
That's fine.
And that's as simple as that.
I heard you.
So, can I speak to your watch commander?
The watch commander's over there.
I need to speak to him.
Okay.
Because I will be putting in a complaint.
When you park legally, I'll pull over.
I'm not gonna. No, that's the Caucasian lady just sat right here. You did not ask her. You did not ask her.
I have you on video. You were behind us.
Pull. I got it on video too.
Yes, you're illegally parked.
Yes, because the security guard said.
And I keep telling you, security guard is wrong.
Well, I'm working. I have an official business. DoorDash.
You don't have official business.
DoorDash. Yes, I do. Okay. I do have official business. And guess what? You're going to be in trouble.
Okay.
Because you can't just say, "Oh, I don't like you. I'm demanding your license and your registration." It doesn't work like that. You did.
No, I did not.
I have it on video. Yes, you did.
Please do.
Oh yes, please do. I will. Please do. Yes, we need some backup out here. Is that your supervisor?
No.
I need the supervisor.
She's that the decibels coming in?
Yes, a Caucasian lady was sitting right here parked. So you telling me, yes, she was just sitting here parked. So you telling me that I can't park and to get out and get the food.
She was legal.
No, you said that I need to park all the way over there. So tell me what's the difference? You were sitting at your post. Because I'm feeling some type of way. I hate being racially profiled. You were sitting at your post. She stood here for at least the 5 minutes that I rolled around trying to wait for a park. And so I just said, you know what? I'm gonna just pull in here and what? I said, I'm going to pull right here. Yes, that's what I said I was going to do because this looks like a parking space. I said I was going to pull right here and go run and give her food right quick. And you run up real quick. Oh, real quick. And said, oh, you need to go move. I said, sir, I'm just going to give her food. You said, you need to park over there. I said, no, sir, I'm not. And you said, license and registration. I didn't break a law. You can't ask me for my license and registration. As simple as that. You can take the tag, that's not against the law, but you can't ask for license and registration for not breaking the law. As simple as that. What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number, sir?
My name?
Yes.
Supervisor Kavossarat.
I'm sorry?
Kavossarat.
Who?
Kavossarat.
This your food?
You know him?
He's coming to deliver my food.
I wasn't illegally parked.
Okay,
So you told him he can do it. Yeah, I understand that. And I told him to park over there instead of up here.
Okay, you're not gonna yell at me, okay?
I'm not yelling. I'm talking.
You're not gonna yell at me.
Okay.
So we're gonna talk, okay? He was bringing my
You just got a
food.
bad attitude,
I
man.
left my post.
Okay. All right.
So like any other DoorDash, they can bring my food.
They can bring your food.
Right. So where else?
I said you can bring your food over there, not up here.
Can you pass me my food?
Yes, I can.
And what's your name?
I'm Jeremy.
All right. Could you write your name down?
Yeah, because I've definitely got a complaint with this. This is just ridiculous. I'm sorry, you said you need what? My name?
Your
it's on the
name
app.
and stuff?
Yeah, it's on the app. Yeah.
Your phone number, your personal phone number, because that's the DoorDash.
Okay, let me get that for you.
He wasn't doing anything.
You weren't out here. How do you know?
Because I'm working, trying to park. So, sir, could you please issue me?
Go now. You have no official business. You can leave now.
But could you issue me an apology, sir? Because
You can leave now. There's no apology.
I just need your name and badge number, and I'll be out of here, sir.
I told you before.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
Kavossarat 72.
I'm sorry?
Kavossarat 72.
Okay, and before I leave, I need to speak to your watch commander.
Okay. Go park over there.
I will. I definitely will. So he's over there talking to his watch commander now. He's letting them know that I'm a First Amendment auditor, but guess what? It's too late for all that. Guys, I am an independent contractor with the food company, and this is just, I just came to make a delivery at the hospital, and I just parked right here, as you can see. I parked right here in this area. In this area. And there was a car parked right here, a Caucasian lady. That was parked there for at least 5 minutes because I rode around twice trying to find a park. As soon as the car that was parked here moved, I parked here. And he ran up to me. He ran up to me, guys. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But he messed with the wrong one today. He messed with the wrong one today. Oh, and and when I told him that I didn't want to move, that's when he demanded that I present my license and registration, and I haven't broken a crime. Like, no, I do not have to present my license and registration to you with no crime being broken. He's over there on the phone with the watch commander because I requested the watch commander. Is he on the way, sir?
Sir?
I was talking to him. Is he on the way, sir?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Well, sir, this all could have been de-escalate it if you would have just treated me like you treated the other person that was parked right here, the Caucasian lady that was parked right here. If you would have treated me the same with the same respect, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
Okay.
As simple as that. Hey, are you the watch commander?
Yes, I am, sir.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy. Nice to meet you. Christina Autry.
Christina?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Christine.
You can, oh, Christine, I can already tell you are great. Basically, I have an issue with this officer here.
Which one?
I was parked, basically,
Which
this officer right here, he identified himself, but he's saying it so fast, I can't even understand it. And he's doing that on purpose.
Well, he actually does talk fast.
Okay, so I was parked right here.
Which way?
Basically,
where am I parked at?
Yeah, but only thing, it was another car here, so I had to turn my car. It was facing a little towards. Yeah, exactly. So, because the guard, I told the guard it's nowhere to park. I called her specifically. I said it's nowhere to park. I was delivering her food for DoorDash, and so I rode around a couple times, and then finally she said, as long as you're not blocking traffic,
yeah,
you're good to go. And so that's what I did. And as soon as I did that, he came from his post right here, and I already felt it in my heart he was going to just come over there and just be an asshole. So I didn't even get out the car. I just waited on him to come to me. And so once he came, he said, you can't park right here. I said, sir, I'm just running in to deliver the food. And he said, no, you need to go park over there. I said, no, I'm not gonna do that. He said, license and registration. And I said, as soon as he did that, I pulled out my camera. And I said, sir, you obviously don't know who I am. I have thousands, I have exactly 2.5K subscribers on YouTube. And this is not even in 60 days. It hasn't even been 2 months. And I told him, I said, sir, I know my rights. I don't have to give you my license and registration. What crime have I broken? And he said, oh, you're illegally parked. I said, and what crime is that? And so he couldn't tell me what I was doing. And so I said, I need to speak to your supervisor. He said, the supervisor, I said, well, I need to speak to the watch commander. And so that's when he making all these threats. He wrote down my license plate numbers, which I don't care. That's not against the law. You can write it down all day long. But he's treating me like a criminal for just, I'm at work. I'm delivering food. So I need to make an official complaint against this officer here and make it official.
Okay.
Please.
No problem. Let me just get some information from you.
Okay.
And I mean, that's definitely your right to make a complaint.
Yes.
What you want to do.
Yes.
I have no problem with that. All right. And I'll file the paperwork and we'll go from there. So were you able to make the delivery that you needed?
She had to come out. It was very unprofessional. She ended up having to leave her post to come get the food because I was engaged with who I don't even know his name.
So where is your vehicle now?
I parked over there. Once he said he's getting a watch commander, he said, well, park over there because you don't have official business anymore. I said, okay. I mean, because I don't break the law. So
which one?
It's the black vehicle right here.
Okay.
And so since I say, okay, I don't have official business, I'll park over there in front of the no parking sign where it says fire lane. I will park right there. And so that's what I did because I'm not trying to get in any legal trouble. You see what I'm saying? So I followed that command because my official business was over.
I understand. Let me just talk to him and I'll be right back.
Okay, thank you. And thank you, sir, also for letting them know that people do deliver every single day here. Thank you.
You can talk to me, everybody. It's just gonna be me and you.
Okay, yeah. I mean, he was just letting him know that.
That's fine.
You know, I just need to know this officer's name and badge number.
I can give you his name. I don't know. We don't go by badge numbers here. We just
ID numbers.
names.
Okay.
So, if you give it his name, we know exactly who he is. So.
What is his name?
His last name is Korosavat.
Okay.
So I can spell it for you. I know.
Okay.
But he's a sergeant with our police department.
Okay.